Good day. I am Sue Pickering. Thank you for being here. I own Soul Works by Sue Pickering. And I'm here to do a message for the collective. Whoa, and there's a lot of energy right now with this moon. This moon that is coming up, I believe it is on Monday. The energy has been all over the place. It has been spicy. It has been very generous. It's just been, depends on what you're going through, obviously, but it's just been a lot of energy, and we are moving into February, which is the 17th, the year of the horse, the eclipse, all of that is happening all at once. So it's going to be, the energy is going to continue to get ramped up. Okay, we have True to You, and we have Express Your Heart. Wow. Okay. Feel like this is going to be a heartfelt message today. As we continue to move, with the energies and the earth is shifting, they're showing me that, there's more and more authenticity coming through for us to really show our true selves, to really speak up when we need to speak up for ourselves, and understanding that in order to receive what we want to receive, we do need to, say what we need. Okay. There is something more that is coming here for you to, they're showing me for you to really continue to light your this is a metaphor, light your candle being you, expanding your light. Okay, there's something more you need to learn, to discover, but they're also showing me, some of you, this isn't for all of you, really need to pick up the pen and paper, or pencil and paper. I use pencil now. I've gone back to, it makes me feel more grounded, from the earth, the wood. But they're showing me writing. They're showing me discovery about yourself. So if you don't know what you need yourself, how do you express that to other people? Okay. So there's a space here for you to really start to be open to say what you need. Okay. Oh, a 7 of Cups, love it. Page of Wands. Okay, so there's a space here for you. I feel like for some of you, you are uncertain. There's so many things you need to learn, to know about yourself, about how to express yourself. They're just saying, take one day at a time. Allow your passion to fill you where you are able to speak, where you're able to show people what you require, what you need in order to reach some goals, maybe reach a space where you feel that you can really express your true self in who you are and what you require. And I'm hearing now, like, I hear this, no, I don't hear it a lot, but it's like, when you get sensitive in telling what you need and what you want, it can be hard to express what you truly need deep down inside, because we've never really expressed it before. I am getting way better. Like, I now say what I need. It's just how I have become. It's taken me a long time to get there. But when you are, it can be sensitive. And then that's where you get, why do you have to act like that? Why are you so sensitive? Why do you have to get so emotional, right? There's those aspects, but it's the only way sometimes that we know how to say what we need, because we're so empathic and we want other people to be happy. We don't want it to be about us, right? And that is a space where I personally have had to grow. Now it's I typically don't have any problems with it. But it's the hardest with the closest people. It truly, truly is. The people that you're around, that you truly love and care for and appreciate and respect. So it is hard sometimes to speak up. So what they're saying here is, just take it slow, make one decision at a time. How do I do this? How do I reach in to be heard the way I need to be heard, for people to understand me the way I want them to, right? Then you will have the words, then you will have the emotion that you need to help you move through that. Okay. 9 of water, 9 of cups. Wow. Yeah. Having all that you desire, having all that you wish for. So this is the goal, right? Wishful thinking, wishful desires, wishful, all of these things that you desire, and the wish card, right? That is possible as long as you are being who you need to be, being authentic. This is what everyone strives for. The 9 of cups. But how do we get it? Yes, you can get the car. Does that mean it's just all going to come on a silver platter? Typically not, right? So there's something here for you to really dig deeper into. How do I get that life that is so blessed that everything just kind of comes to me, all of what I need, emotions, the love, the money, all of the things, the health. This is a state to be in. But if we are never authentic and we never strive toward the things, how do we ever get there, right? This is the question. How do we get this? Who do I need to be? What do I need to become to get all that I desire? Okay. So this is digging deeper. This is truly going into your heart center and going to that space. Okay. What do we have here? We have I didn't even look at it. 3 of Wands. Yeah. So this is about moving and striving toward what you desire. This is no longer sitting back and saying, well, I didn't get what I required. No one thinks of me. I have been in that state before. It's just like, when is it my turn? When do people stick up for me? No one's doing it for you. You got to do it yourself. Like, this is that spicy energy that is right now. Holy man. But they're just saying that if you wish to have all of your dreams come true, it's just a wish until you make it until you act upon it, until you move forward. But you have to move forward with integrity. You have to move forward with this space of this heart, from your heart, this space of knowing that you deserve it. Okay. This is a big piece of what many people, including myself, have had to work through, is deserving of, having all of the amazing things. I thought I saw a card upside down here when I was shuffling in yes. Okay. Be deserving and knowing that you really are the person that really truly deserves it. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. The energy in 2026 so far, maybe I just feel it because I know what's coming and I see it, but it has been, I know it's truly not the change of the year yet, according to astrology and all of the, right? But we carry that energy leading up to the turn of the calendar. And I just feel it's amping up now, and it's really ready to amp up. So by springtime, when the year really truly does change, wowzers, this ball of energy is going to just exceed and continue to grow even bigger. And look out, like the people that are really truly have done the internal work and really have moved forward in their life in things like this, speaking up for what they need, their authenticity, being integral, all of those things are going to come. And it's for those people, it's going to just excel even more. um as long as you're true to yourself and living from that space. I'm not saying everything is all love and light, which it is not. We have polarity. We are on earth. There is, like, everything is polar, right? Everything is dark and light. Okay, we have to discover what that is and move forward. But the people that are really digging deep, and I think that the people that have been digging deep, there's been a lot on their hands and knees. Trust me, I have been there, and I'm sure I'm not done being there, because we do go through the things that we need to go through. But it does get easier, and we know on the other side of that is where the sun is shining and waiting for us. Okay, but wow, the legacy here for, and I'm not just saying money, but I'm saying the legacy of what you are building, the energy around who you are, the space of deservingness is all going to be amped up. Okay, there is something really big and abundant about it. Okay, for some of you, your energy workers, it's going to flow and amp up in the next little while. Again, as long as you're integral and you are, doing not from ego, that is going to amp up for you. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Grandfather. Okay, there's a space here that, this is the Emperor. Moving forward and just continuing on. Moving forward even though you're on your hands and knees, and moving through it. There is no skirting, like I said, there is no skirting the issue any longer. If you are doing it, the storm won't last long. If you are have ego and you're in a space of not being truthful and honest and not doing the work and saying you are, you're not embodying everything, this is a year for embodiment. Okay, if you are not, then the storm is going to last longer. That's just how it goes. If we are not truly looking within ourselves, like truly looking at who we are, and we continue in the suffering, that's just how it is. When we can stop and go check ourselves and go, okay, wait a minute, there's something here that I need to, this keeps coming up for me. I keep facing, sometimes we face narcissistic behaviors in people. And why do I always seem to pick out the narcissistic people? Because there's something you need to see within yourself, whether it's standing in your power, being your true self, doing something, saying something there. It just keeps repeating itself. Okay. But until you stop and say, okay, wait a minute, what am I not understanding about myself or about a situation? Who do I need to become? All of those things. There's a space here for you to really dig deep in seeing. Okay, it's movement, it's internal movement, it's embodiment. If you are not embodying the things, how do you get to the Nine of Cups? How do you get here? It's not going to come on a silver platter, as much as I wish it did. So I feel like there is something that is cleansing coming through. There's a lot of water here in these cards. I just feel like there is something to do with, as well, cleansing, but emotional state. This is about saying who you are, especially for an empath. Okay, we tend to get emotional at times. Have you broken free from that? But not just that. Are you okay with being emotional? Sometimes we feel like we're wronging other people because we put so much heart into what our words or what we're doing or saying. Don't make it wrong. Don't make it wrong. You are who you are, and how you communicate. Sometimes people can't handle that, right? I've had someone say to me the other day, why are you being like that? Well, because this is who I am, right? This is my emotional side, right? And that's okay, but that's just acceptance of who I am. But what can I do to relay my message so they can understand it rather than coming from an emotional state, right? So there is something that we're all learning. We're all going through it, right? But there is really, really something moving here. They're bringing back the writing again. So someone needs to hear that to do the writing. I think that's a piece for me as well. I need to do more of it because I sure, a lot comes out for me when I do the writing. Okay. The world. This is full circle now, right? We are in a new beginning here. We are coming full circle. Let's start the ball rolling to have this momentum of everything falling in our lap. We would love that. Synchronicities. If we are truly listening to our guidance and know where we're going, people will say, oh man, you're so lucky. Well, am I? Or am I just following my knowing, my intuition? Okay. So there's something here for you to do that. There's also transformation here for all of us, I will say, in 2026, and around this moon. There's a lot of transformation. Sorry, all these cards came falling out. A lot of transformation here, growth, transformation, abundance, all of that. It's changing the energy. I don't know. I'd love to hear from you guys if you feel the energy has changed in the last little while. Would love to hear that. Or is it still stuck for many people? Because I see both sides of it. I have people contacting me all the time, right? And there's no right or wrong about it. It is what it is. We're all going through what we are going through in however ways we do go through that. Okay, look at this. You got the Emperor again, right? Look at all the fire and passion around him. He's really in his sacral as well as his solar plexus. Your solar plexus is your life, right? It's your life force. It's your purpose. It is your being. So where are you moving toward? Are you moving toward who you need to be authentically, or are you stuck in a pattern of, life, right? And there's no wrong or right. It's just where we're at. Okay. So this is about you really, stepping into who you are, stepping into, they're saying boldness for some of you. And they're saying things are going to start taking flight now. When you step into who you are, things are going to take flight. Your dreams, your wishes, look at this bird. He's holding the orb here I call it an orb, but, it's all coming toward you. Okay. And then we have the Magician. Okay. Ooh, love it. So really throwing yourself into a space that you can really, really allow your magic to shine, and not allowing someone to be in your way of getting it. Okay. I love that. I'm going to pull this. Here is a new deck of mine. And there's always a message on the card, and okay. Oh, we have too many. A pile there. It's a new deck, so they kind of stick together. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of peace coming for many, many people in the next while, because when we can be, honest with ourselves and be in our life force, there's a sense of peace there, because you may step on toes because people don't like what you have to say, but there's a space there for you to really feel good about honoring yourself in that. Okay. And knowing that you have spoken up for you, for yourself in what is happening in your life. Okay, maybe I don't need a card from this. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's the same card that flipped over. It was the top card. It must have been the message. I should have just taken it in the first place. 24, love goes on. Okay, I'm going to read it. Is your heart healing from a relationship ending, or are you struggling with a goodbye? Perhaps you're grieving the loss of a loved one in heaven. Just remember that love is never ending. You are love, and that love lives forever. Nothing is ever lost. No one is ever gone. Love connects us all, and the rest are details in the experience you call life. Nevertheless, we comfort you now and anytime you ask. We love you, your angels. So there is a space here that within this movement and change, that living from your heart, as well as just being in that space that this too shall pass, moving toward your wishes and dreams. And for some of you, yes, you are grieving the endings, because without an ending, we can't have this new beginning. And, really being connected to something that is bigger than ourselves. Okay. That is what I have for you today. I thank each and every one of you for being here. It has been a ride, I tell you. And I am so grateful for able to read for you guys. And it's when I'm reading for the collective, it's not as detailed, as it's harder a little bit, but it is what people need to hear in their life at times. So I appreciate each and every one of you. And I thank you for being here, and have a magical Friday. Much love.